Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a nice nourishing yoga practice focused on the importance of just taking time and space for ourselves for self-care, for our yoga practice, for taking care of our bodies and our minds and our spirits. So this will be a pretty gentle class. You may need a blanket or towel to pad your knees. And if you have yoga blocks, you can grab those too, but they're not necessary. So let's come to our mat and we'll get started. So sitting tall, sitting comfortably, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften your eyes, your jaw, relax your shoulders. And as we begin our practice, you can either close your eyes or just find something to gaze at out in front of you. And turn your attention to your breath. Just feeling the expansion of your body as you breathe in through the nose. Feeling everything settle as you breathe out. So I'd like to share one of my favorite poems with you as we begin our practice. It's called The Clearing by Martha Postlewaite. Do not try to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently until the song that is your life falls into your own cupped hands and you recognize and greet it. Only then will you know how to give yourself to this world, so worthy of rescue. So we'll take about a half minute here just of some silent sitting as we begin our practice today. This practice of yoga really is a way to create some clearing in our lives between the busyness of our days and work and family and all the things that we do every day. It's really important that we just take some time to pause, to not be productive all the time and just really take care of ourselves, notice what's here, how we're feeling, how we're doing, take care of our bodies and our minds and our spirits. We'll just take a few moments here of silence to settle into our practice. On your next exhale, just gently bringing your hands together in front of the heart and tucking your chin and welcoming yourself to your yoga practice, this time that you've set aside just for you, for your health, for your well-being. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. And we'll release the hands, sit up nice and tall. We're going to begin with a spinal twist today. So before we do that, just feel your shoulders line up over your hip bones and feel the crown of your head align over your tailbone. As you inhale, lengthen the spine and lift through the crown of your head. feeling your spine grow a little bit taller. As you exhale, soften your eyes and soften your shoulders. On your next inhale, bring your left fingertips to your temple like this, with the elbow pointing straight out to the side. If your shoulder lifts up to the ear, just try to soften your shoulder down and away from your ear. You might already feel some sensation here as you do that. Inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, rotate your belly towards the left, and then your shoulders, chest, and then your head. Look back as far as you comfortably can. Keep your elbow open to the side, and then on your inhale, look back to center. We'll do that 3 more times. Exhale, rotate your belly to the left, and then your shoulders and your head. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twist from the bottom and then spiraling up like a spiral staircase. Inhale, come back to center. And again, exhale to twist, looking back, and we're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, spine is tall. Exhale, belly twist to your left, and then shoulders and head are twisting, looking back behind you. Again, breathe in, stay here. Exhale, gently twisting, soften your left shoulder. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale to twist. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hand and just take a moment to pause. Feel the difference on each side. And exhale out. Good. Right fingertips to the right temple. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate your belly to the right and then your chest, shoulders, and your head. Look back as much as you comfortably can. Inhale back to center. And again, exhale for 3, rotating to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale for 2. Inhale, center. And exhale for 1. Let your eyes focus on one point and we'll stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhaling. Inhale for 2. Exhale. And inhale for 1. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, relax the hand. Take a moment to pause. Have a lovely moment. Just notice how that felt. One of my first yoga teachers always used to say, have a lovely moment between your poses and your sequences, just to notice. No need to just rush from one thing to the next like we do very often in our days when we're really busy. So we get this time to just slow things down. On your next inhale, bring your shoulders up to the ears. As you exhale, roll them back and down. And again, inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. A few more times here on your own. So really big breaths. Really nice fluid movements, bringing that sense of openness to the shoulders. Loosening them up. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Good. From here, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Interlace the fingers high up above the head. Press your palms up to the ceiling. Okay, so from here, your shoulders are probably lifting up to your ears. See if you can exhale and just soften your shoulders down away from your ears, just a little bit. Okay, and then on your inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, soften the shoulders down away from your ears. One more time. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. And exhale, settle them down. And pause here. We're going to take 3 breaths. So pressing the palms up to the ceiling, but drawing the shoulders down away from your ears at the same time. Your fingertips, your pinkies are pressing back, so your arms are framing your head on either side of your ears. Take one more deep breath in. You might start to feel a little bit of tingling in your hands or your shoulders or arms. And then as you exhale, we'll just release and bring the hands all the way down and just let the hands hang underneath your shoulders and just notice any sensation. I'm feeling a lot of tingling in my wrists and in my fingertips because I know that I needed to kind of move and stretch them out. So you might feel that as well. Take one more breath in and exhale out. Good. Interlace your hands behind your head. Open your elbows out wide. As you exhale, we're going to round the back, tuck your chin and tailbone, and bring the elbows towards each other. Inhale, arch your back, open your elbows wide, and lift your chest. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, arch, lift your heart to the ceiling, open the elbows, and 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, open the front body. Good, and exhale, round and tuck. And inhale, arch. And this time we're going to hold for a moment. Elbows open wide, the heart is lifting up, and then your head is just relaxing back into your hands. So you're cradling the back of your head in your hands. You're supporting your head, and then you can just kind of peek up towards the ceiling, shoulders relaxing down and away from your ears. I know that might feel a little bit awkward, so let's do the opposite just so we can tell the difference. So staying in this arch position, inhale and lift your shoulders up to your ears. And then as you exhale, soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Okay, so you're kind of just creating space between your shoulders and your ears. And let's just stay for 2 more breaths, shining your heart up to the ceiling, letting your head be supported by your hands. Take 1 more breath. Exhale out. Inhale, lengthen your spine, sit tall. And then exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, bring your elbows towards each other, and just kind of snuggle into yourself here, feeling the stretch in the back of your head and neck. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, relax your hands. Just let them hang underneath your shoulders, and again, have a lovely moment. Take a breath in and exhale out. Good. From here, we're going to transition onto our knees, so you can come up off of your seat. And if you'd like to have some padding for your knees, grab your blanket or towel. And we're going to bring the knees hip width apart, tuck the toes, and lengthen the spine. Okay. So I'm going to face towards you just so you could see a little better. Interlace the hands behind your back, like this. And then bend the elbows and bring your hands behind your left hip like this. Okay? And then again, draw your shoulders down and away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just let your right ear drop towards the right shoulder. And breathe. We're going to hold 3 breaths, Ujjayi breath, inhaling through your nose, constricting the back of your throat. Exhale, letting your head be heavy, dropping down towards the right. Inhale, 2. Exhale out. And inhale for 1. Exhale out. Relax your hands. Bring your right hand to the side of your head and just press your head back up. Release, and again, just take a moment to pause. Feel the difference on each side of your body as you breathe in. And breathe out. Interlace your hands behind your body. Bend the elbows, and this time bring your hands behind the right hip, like so. And the right elbow is just kind of pointing out towards the side. Find a point to focus your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your left ear drop towards the left shoulder. And just be really gentle so we're not forcing it down. We're just letting gravity and the weight of your head do all the work here. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Staying with your breath, staying present. Exhale. Soften your eyes, soften your jaw and your shoulders. 1 more breath in. And exhale out. And release the hands. Bring your left hand to the side of the head and just press your head back up. Relax the hands. As you inhale, let's shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. 2 more times like that. Breathing in, shoulders up. Breathing out. And 1 more time in and out. Good. Come on to hands and knees. You can place your blanket under your knees or your towel. So come into tabletop, fingers spread wide. We're going to tuck the toes and do 3 rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, arch your spine, look up to the ceiling, open the front body. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin and tailbone. Feel the neck, the spine. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round and tuck. And inhale to arch. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale to arch the spine. And this time, exhale, draw your hips back to your heels. Stretch the spine. Bend your elbows, forehead towards the mat. Inhale, slide your chest forward. And then press yourself back up into your arched position. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin, hips to heels. Inhale, slide forward. Back up into your arched position, cow pose. Again, exhale, round and tuck. We'll do 2 more. This is called wheel pose or wheel sequence. Inhaling to slide forward. Move with your Ujjayi breath. 1 more time. Exhale. Round and tuck. Draw the hips back. And inhale, slide forward. And exhale, back into tabletop. From here, come into your first downward facing dog. So lift the hips up and just pedal your feet out here. Feeling into those hamstrings. Maybe shift the hips side to side, and just exploring this pose and deepening your breath. So keep your Ujjayi breathing going. So you're breathing through your nose, constricting the back of your throat. You can hear a soft sighing sound. From here, let's come into a static downward facing dog. And let's bend the knees a little bit. Bring the chest closer to your thighs. Feel your armpits open. Long spine, long arms. And then bend your elbows just about 1/2 inch and hug your elbows towards each other. Feel your shoulder blades broaden on your back. One more breath. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up, fingertips on your shins. Halfway, body's in an L shape, upside down L shape. Exhale, fold and relax. So let's do that one more time. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips on your shins, press your thighs back. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees deeply, sweep the arms out and up, and come all the way to stand. Touch your palms above the head. Look up, lean back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms out and up. And touch your palms high above you. Look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forward bend. And then inhale, half forward bend. And this time, as you exhale, step your left leg back, come into a low lunge. So lower the knee to the floor, untuck your toes, and inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, and scoop your tailbone under. Inhale, hold here, find a point to focus your eyes. Exhale, scooping your tailbone underneath. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath. And as you exhale, let your right arm drop down so the hand is right under the shoulder. Inhale, stay here, lift up through your left fingertips a little higher. As you exhale, just lean towards your right. So you're just curving your body towards the right a little bit. Feel the stretch down your left waist, down the left side of your body. Hold here, hug your inner thighs towards each other to help stabilize you. Find a point to focus your eyes and take 2 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, and breathing in. And as you exhale, get ready to come back up. Reach the arms all the way up above the head on your inhale. And exhale, bring your fingertips to the floor. And we're going to extend the front leg and lift the toes. Okay, so you're just looking for a stretch in the right hamstring and calf. If this is too intense, then just bend your knee a little bit, okay, or don't flex your toes quite so much. If you have yoga blocks, you can place your hands on your yoga blocks here. So we're going to draw the right heel as a little bit closer to your body. And then if you want more intensity, just soften the head and round your back. And let's take 3 breaths wherever you are, just breathing into the parts of your body that are kind of waking up and really feeling a lot of sensation in this pose. Breathing in. Breathing out, relaxing your eyes, softening your body into the pose. Breathing in. Breathing out, feel your right foot, your left foot. Feel everything kind of waking up. Feel your whole body. One more breath. And exhale out. Okay, inhale, bend the right knee. Place your hands flat on the floor, step into plank pose. So top of a push-up here, bring your body into a straight line. Spread your fingers wide, press through your heels, and reach through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Hold here as you exhale. We'll take 2 more breaths and really just feeling your whole body working together, all the different parts working as one. So feel your feet, feel your toes, your fingers on the floor, your head holding up your neck, your abdomen engaged. 1 more breath. As you exhale, lower down, bend your knees, bend your elbows, forehead to the mat. Untuck your toes, press through your hips, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the chin and chest off the floor. Nice, easy baby cobra here. As you exhale, lower the forehead back down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, press through your hips, lift the chin and chest, and this time float your right leg off the floor. Lengthen your right leg so it's a little bit longer. Exhale, lower back down. Notice if your right leg feels a little longer than your left. Inhale, press through your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift baby cobra. Left leg floats off the floor. Lengthen your left leg. Feel your lower back. And exhale, release. And notice if the legs feel more or less the same length now. Let's try that again. Inhale, baby cobra. Float your right leg up. Lengthen your right leg. Feel your lower back. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, baby cobra. Float the left leg off the floor. Lengthen your left leg a little bit longer. Feel your lower back. Keep breathing. Exhale, lower down. Let's try both legs. Inhale, baby cobra. Float both legs off the floor. Lengthen your legs so your toes are reaching back. Hug your elbows to your rib cage. Lift the chin and chest off the floor and breathe. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower down. Press through the hands. Come into child's pose, but tuck your toes. So it's a little bit different than child's pose because your toes are tucked, but you're still getting that nice long stretch in your spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Take 3 breaths here in down dog. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Feel your heels rooting down. Feel your whole entire body working as one. Deepen the breath. 1 more. And exhale, soften your knees. Look forward. Step or jump all the way to the top. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up into stand. Touch your palms above you. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step the left leg back this time. Lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, hold here. Inhale and exhale. And I just realized we did the same leg, so let's switch it, unless you're already there. So I'm going to bring my hands back down, tuck the back toes and step forward, and then we'll bring the right leg back if you haven't already. Okay. So lower that back knee and untuck the toes. All right. So coming up into your lunge, scooping your tailbone underneath you, lifting the fingertips. Find a point to focus your eyes and breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more breaths here. If you ever find yourself unbalanced in this pose, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other, and that will stabilize your lower body. 1 more breath here. Exhale out. Release your left hand. Inhale the right fingertips high to the ceiling, and then lean over towards your left. Get a nice stretch down the right side. Keep your eyes focused on your point and breathe here. Right shoulder presses away from the ear. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back up, reach the hands high. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Extend the front leg as much as you comfortably can, and then lift your toes. Feel the stretch in the left hamstring and calf. Drag your left heel a little closer towards you and square the hips towards the front of the mat. So pull the right hip forward a little bit. Left hip pulls back. And if you want more, soften your upper body and fold. Breathe here. Exhale. Inhale. Ujjayi breath. Feeling the left leg really activated. Feeling whatever sensations are arising, but still keeping your awareness on your whole body, not just the front leg, but still feeling your right leg, your right foot and knee, and how they're positioned to keep you balanced and in place. Feel your head soften, your eyes relax. 1 more breath. And on your inhale, we'll flatten the foot, step our way into plank pose. Top of a push-up. And settle into this pose. We'll take a couple of breaths here. So imagine your body is a strong wooden plank, and just embodying the characteristics of that wooden plank here. So you're engaging the belly, you're engaging the quads, reaching through the crown of the head. Keep breathing. We'll take 1 more breath. Feel the strength of your body here. Last inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, bend your elbows, come all the way down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Elbows are hugging your rib cage. Press your hips down and lift your chin and chest. Baby cobra. And then again, let's try floating the legs off the floor so that even your knees and maybe even your thighs are floating off your mat. Lengthen your legs a little bit longer. And see if you can reach your fingertips back towards your heels, floating the arms off the mat. So externally rotating the upper arms, opening the chest. Deep breath here, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, feeling the strength of your body, the whole backside of your body. 1 more breath. And exhale. If you want a little bit more, bend your knees. See if you can grab onto your ankles and flex your feet. And then kick the legs up to the ceiling and away from your body. If that's not accessible to you, stay, stay here. Legs are reaching back, fingertips reaching back. It's still a challenging posture. You're getting a lot of benefit developing Strengthen the whole backside. One more breath wherever you are. And then as you exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and come into child's pose. So separate your knees, big toes to touch, and draw the hips back. And settle into your Ujjayi breathing here. And take one more breath here in child's pose. And walk the hands back towards your body. We're going to take our blanket or your towel and just make sure that it's open wide enough so that it's coming off the edges of your mat a little bit. We're going to come into frog pose. This is a hip opener, and oftentimes your knees will come off your mat, so you just want to make sure that they're sufficiently padded here. So in frog pose, we're separating the knees as much as is comfortable, and then the toes point back, and you're on your hands like this, okay? Now from here, flex your feet so your toes point out to your sides, and then very gently just start to rock forward and back, and just feel into the stretch wherever you feel it in your hips. Okay. And then if you want a little bit more, you can lower down onto your elbows and forearms and relax your head. I'm just going to adjust my towel a little bit here, make it longer. Now, if this pose doesn't feel good for your ankles or your knees, instead of flexing your feet, you can just point your toes, okay? So this pose looks pretty different from person to person. Sometimes our hips are really high up or low. Sometimes they're a little bit forward or behind the knees. So it's a really good one just to kind of explore and what feels good for you. Essentially, we're getting a nice hip opener, and as long as you're feeling that, then you're getting the benefits of this pose. Okay. Check in with your knees and your ankles, make little adjustments if you need to. Okay. You can bring your feet a little farther apart for more intensity, or a little closer together for less intensity. And just breathing here. And just feel yourself just settle into this moment, settle into your breathing. And just appreciating how you've taken this time for yourself to create a little bit of space and a little bit of clearing in your life, which may be very busy, maybe not so busy. But regardless, we're just taking this time for our own self-care so that we can feel replenished and healthy and strong, and we can fill ourselves up so that we can be our best. Take a few more breaths here. Okay. Now this one's a little tricky to come out of because I always feel a lot of sensation when I come out. So just be really gentle as you start to press yourself up. Oh my goodness. And bring your knees closer together. And we're going to move the blanket or towel off the mat. And just come into a seat with your bottoms of the feet together like this. So your legs are in a diamond shape. And let's just take a little forward fold here. So you can interlace your hands around your toes and relax your body. Relax your head and breathe. On your inhale, slowly roll yourself back up. Coming up to a nice tall seated position. Draw the shoulders down and back. Have a lovely moment as you take a moment to pause at the top. And then from here, we'll bring the knees together. Extend the right leg out. Bring the left leg over and just kind of hug your leg in with the right hand and arm. Okay. And inhale, sweep the left arm up. And then exhale, turn towards your left and look back behind you. Little twist here, deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, come back to center and we'll switch. So right leg comes over the left. Flex the bottom foot and wrap the left arm around the knee. Inhale, right arm comes up and floats back as you twist towards the right. Breathing in, breathing out. And inhale, turning back to center. Extend the legs out. Start to walk yourself down onto your back, nice and easy. Hug your knees into the chest and wrap your arms around the legs. Squeeze in tight, tighten into a tiny little ball and tighten your whole face. And stretch the face, stick out the tongue, roll your eyes back. And exhale, gently release. And if you are craving any other final movements or stretches, just take a moment to do them now. Otherwise, come down into your final relaxation pose. So you can come into Shavasana, or maybe onto your back, onto your side, into a fetal position. But Shavasana, the legs are straight, feet apart, toes to the sides, hands away from you, palms up. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. Exhale through your mouth. And just settling here, feeling your belly rise and fall, giving yourself this time to simply rest and be here. And I'll call you out in a couple minutes with the sound of a bell. Do not try to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently until the song that is your life falls into your own cupped hands and you recognize and greet it. Only then will you know how to give yourself to this world, so worthy of rescue. That is The Clearing by Martha Postlewaite. Shanti. Peace. Begin to deepen the breath, wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling the hands and feet, gently waking the physical body. As you inhale, reach your arms up above your head, find a big stretch from your fingers to your toes, stretch, stretch. And exhale, roll to your right side and slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And we'll just take a few moments of silence as you find a comfortable seat. Just taking some time to pause and notice how you're feeling now after your practice. And just noticing how nice it is to have this time for ourselves and this silence and this clearing so that we can recharge and take good care of ourselves. And when we do that, we can be our best for ourselves and for each other. If we're constantly busy and moving and not taking this time for ourselves, it's like we're running on empty almost. And what we're giving to other people and to ourselves, the quality of that is never as good as it is when we are happy and strong and healthy, and we take this time for self-care. Bring your hands together at the heart, tuck your chin, and thank yourself for making this time for you today. Thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.